I saw a movie last week. Guess what it was? I bet you won't get it right. But yeah, I saw Captain America Brave New World, and I'm here to talk about it. Sam finds himself in the middle of an international incident after meeting with President Thaddeus Ross. He must soon uncover the reason behind a nefarious global plot before the true mastermind has the entire world seeing red. And this is a spoiler for your review, so you're all good to go. Let's take this back to the beginning. Back when Marvel released the first teaser for Brave New World, it was going to be releasing in February, Black History Month. I was excited, not because it was just like another Marvel movie, because Sam Wilson is Captain America, and we're going to be seeing his journey, and him taking care of the shield. But of course, there were problems with the whole Sabra situation and reshoots, and I was really kind of like praying and hoping that they need to fix what they needed, and also they just stuck the landing. Even with reshoots, scary as it is, I was hoping they would find their foot in the ground, and unfortunately, after seeing the movie, it didn't quite do it. Let me talk about the stuff I did like, starting with Sam Wilson as Captain America. I really liked this character all the way back when Winter Soldier came out, and seeing the progression that Sam has went through, I was excited to see him holding the title as Captain America. I also was like one of the defenders of Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yes, it did have its problems, but I think that was like honestly one of the better Disney Plus Marvel shows that Disney has put out, and I really like how the way that show managed to do things. Even with 6 episodes, I was still happy because Sam was really a focal point, and the stuff with Isaiah Bradley was a real highlight. And of course, in the last episode, like I was just totally geeking out. But like even with again all the faults, I still think that series was solid, and I was excited to see him in Brave New World. And even in here, Sam is my Captain America. There's like been like a whole thing, especially on TikTok, over like that one TikTok video I see from a guy saying that Anthony Mackie is not charismatic and he's not a leading man. I think that he is. He definitely makes this movie his own, and I like how Sam is still a good person. He still has like eternal struggles like going on in this movie, just like questioning, is he the right person for this job? Did Steve make the right decision? All of that stuff within himself. And even though like he's faced with obstacles and like opponents that are going to be a whole lot more stronger than him, specifically Red Hulk in this case, deep down he is a good man. He's always going to do the right thing, and if something is not right that he feels inside of him, he is going to correct that, because deep down he knows that this is the right move to do and this is the wrong way of handling things. The two scenes that I like was him with Isaiah. Him with Isaiah in one particular scene, which was so crushing. It was so heartbreaking just seeing Isaiah's face when he's like being framed for something he didn't do, of like almost taking out Ross. And then in that scene of him in the room where he was talking with him, that scene was so crushing to me. And there was also one scene that he has with Joaquin at the very end that makes me like so like sad. Like I thought that was like really nice, because like within that scene it really just boosts Sam of why, to me, he's the most perfect one to carry the shield after Steve. I like Danny as Joaquin. I think he has a ton of energy. He's learning like the ropes with Sam, and I think that like he really shines because he definitely wants to take a bigger leap in these world-saving situations. And like I said before, with him and Sam in that one scene was so touching. It makes me want to see more, excited to see more of this character. And unfortunately, that's where my good things ends. Some good characterization that I liked in this movie, but there were just like a few cons in here that definitely didn't get me on board as the film went on. Starting with the story, and it's no surprise, it's not even a spoiler. Like, of course there's like Red Hulk, but there's also the leader in here. And as the movie went on, and then you kind of like think about like what the motives and like the things that the leader had planned, it just didn't wasn't like strong enough with him that like I just couldn't like really see like this was like a total like big deal. The leader is a big deal. He is super smart and he has a big brain and a big forehead. And how his motives are, the reasons why he's doing this, and the reasons why he waited so long for this day to like do this. And I just don't know what was going on specifically when it came to the story. To me, I feel like there was something in there that they took out while they were doing the reshoots, because you can tell that something was missing. And that's why I think a whole lot of people will come out of this movie disappointed and with like fair criticisms of why they didn't like the movie, was definitely because of the reshoots. Because again, if you look at the first trailer and if you look at like all the trailers that they have released, you can tell there are some scenes in those trailers that didn't make it to the final movie. And I'm just thinking, if these scenes were not going to be in the movie, then why was they still here in the trailer? You already did the reshoots. Why have you took them out of the trailer so we wouldn't think that something was up? But again, even if you didn't look at any of the trailers, you can tell that something was off. It just didn't grab me. It didn't grab my attention, because like, if this is all that they could have done, then man, oh man, it's really making me worried about where they're going to take things even further, if they're going to have any plans with the leader or any plans with Red Hulk in general. I do think that Harrison Ford, I sound like a broken record when I say this, but like, he's really having like a fun time like playing Ross. It's definitely him just like having fun without the care in the world. But like, he does what he does in here. I believe Harrison Ford manages to pull off Ross after we didn't get William Hurt anymore. But the stuff with Ross, I thought it didn't like work very well, because like, obviously this dude is a shady dude from the start, but it couldn't like find a footing of what they wanted to take Ross even further, because like, oh my goodness, Ross did this. Ross was like hiding something all this time. And it's like, I feel like we've missed a huge step, because like, if they would have took their time seriously with the reshoots and crafted a story with care, specifically a story that made sense, I think it would easily to be followed through with like him and the leader. And again, the story of how things are meant to be. And those things, unfortunately, does not connect. When you take Red Hulk, when you take the leader, you take the events, you take the motivations, it just does not work. And it will take people out of it, because, like, what is it that they're trying to say? Because there are decisions here that is really just all over the place. Because, like, okay, so, like, he's doing this. Why is that really all that is that you have to say? And it's really the execution that falls flat at the end of the day. And it really hurts me, because, like, Sam Wilson as Captain America was a big deal for me. And I really love Captain America. I love what Chris did with Steve, him giving the shield to Sam. I wanted to see what it would be like for Sam Wilson, Captain America, in the MCU. Just like these stories, I wanted to see how they were gonna like take it. And of course, it was skeptical with Hulk villains. But I believe if you pick certain characters, create a good story, write a story well that makes sense, that's really engaging, that hooks people in, like, they could have added like the most random character ever, And like the story would be really good if they just followed through of making strong points of what they wanted to do. I thought, the aviation, flying flight thing that they did, I thought was, pretty good. I thought, the fight between, Sam and Red Hulk, I really enjoyed that fight. That was probably the most highlighted fight, in this, movie. So at the end of the day, I think that Brave New World tried to, its best to, try to nail things, hoping it would nail things the way that it did, but unfortunately, it just did not. I like characterizations, but some things were just getting a little bit too messy, and I just didn't know what I was watching, and I really want to come out liking this movie, but I thought it was just okay at best. So, with that being said, I'm gonna give Captain America Brave New World a 2.5 out of 5 stars. But then again, that's just my opinion on what I thought about the movie. At the end of the day, I like Sam as Captain America. I really like how things were of like the characterization, and I just hope that if we ever get a sequel to Sam Wilson Captain America, please take your time. Like, please take your time. And also, just try your best to not make a dip in quality like this again. Cause like you can just tell like bad green screens, bad like things with like certain scenes that feels like something was missing. So like it just went flat. I thought it was fine. I just wanted to like it even more. So again, 50-50 down the line. But let me know what you guys thought about Brave New World in the comment section down below. Did you guys like it? Thought it was good, or you thought it was absolute bad? Let me know how you guys feel about this. But make sure you guys subscribe with post notification on if you haven't already. And like this video too. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, because like I believe the next movie review that I will be doing is The Monkey. Yeah, The Monkey with the drums from like Toy Story 3. That movie is gonna be coming out, and I can't wait to check that out. So I'll definitely talk about that. But I hope you guys are having a good night or good day whenever you guys are watching. My name is Alex, aka Alex versus Media, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.